Hey everyone, this is Troy Harper here, Dropping the Ash podcast. This is episode 29, and I've got freaking flies already bugging me. Oh, anyway, guys, I want you to meet my friends behind me. I don't know what these guys' names are. They just kind of dropped in. They just kind of popped in here. This skeleton guy here and this pumpkin head here. So anyway, they just kind of dropped in. So they're going to join us today, I guess. I'm not sure what he's smoking. But anyway, like I said, they just kind of popped in. So, I got this really cool Gurkha Ghost Shadows cigar box behind me here. So anyway, but we'll be talking about a little bit about Ghost cigars here shortly. But anyway, guys, welcome. Thanks for being here. I'm so glad you're here today, and I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Thanks for all your support to me. If you guys are new to this channel, or you've just now discovered the Harper Cigar Lounge YouTube channel, and you like what you're seeing, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, leave your comments and feedback for me, share this content with others you know. You might just make someone's day even better. So anyway, guys, and I'll be getting into the cigar that I'm smoking here shortly. I'll give you a quick glimpse right there. But that's the one cigar we'll be discussing tonight. If you haven't seen the cigar yet, we will discuss that a little bit. So, but got a bunch of cigars on my list that we're going to discuss here. A lot of great cigars here, so a lot of great cigars that I'm going to go over, and very excited about some of these cigars. So, but anyway, very excited to get into what we're going to be looking at, which is what are we smoking for Halloween? What are y'all smoking for Halloween? This is my lineup tonight of what I'm going to be smoking around throughout this October Halloween time. But anyway, like I said, we'll get into this cigar here just shortly. I don't know if you've seen the cigar, but I'll discuss it here in a little bit. I want to go ahead and get the footband off of this, and again, get a good glimpse of that beauty right there. Beautiful cigar, really beautiful cigar. So anyway, I'm going to take the footband off. I'm going to toast it after I clip the cap off, of course. Gotta do that first. It's got a really kind of a really different cap on it. It's just the way the cigar is shaped. It's kind of a box pressed cigar. So yeah. So anyway, box pressed. Very interesting looking cigar. Just a really nice rustic looking wrapper. I can't wait to get into what this cigar is all about here with you guys shortly. I almost forgot to take a taste of the wrapper here. The wrapper has got a really nice, sweet, kind of a molasses, honey kind of a taste to it. Really, really good tasting wrapper. So, get a cold draw going. The cold draw gave some chocolate. Some cinnamon. Oh, wow. I can't wait to get into what this cigar is all about tonight with you guys. But anyway, what's your lineup? What do you guys got around that you're wanting to smoke this October, around Halloween time, throughout October? I'd like to know what you guys are discovering on your own out there to smoke throughout October. So let me know what you guys are planning on smoking throughout October on Halloween. Let me know what's going on with you guys. What do you guys got going on for get-togethers, anything like that? Are you going to go trick-or-treating? I probably won't go trick-or-treating. Might walk around and scare some people with my Michael Myers outfit, maybe. So, we'll see. But anyway, guys, I hope you've been doing well. Glad you're here. Glad we could be together for a short time here. Can't wait to get into the cigars that I'm into for this October for Halloween. Hope you guys will find this podcast interesting today. Hope you'll enjoy yourselves today, or this evening, I should say. Okay, getting some nice smoke. Wow. Boy, the aromas are kind of a sweet honey, kind of a, wow, I can't explain it, kind of a sweet honey molasses kind of smell to the smoke. Just a really nice, rich, sweet smell to the smoke, and really lit up nice. Construction is great looking so far. I just love that rustic looking wrapper. I love the cigar band on it. But anyway, I'm not going to reveal what the cigar is yet. I'll get to it. Hopefully these flies won't bother me too much here while I'm trying to talk to you guys. But anyway, wow. So far, so good. I'll get into the taste notes that I'm getting into here shortly. But anyway, drinking some Kraken rum. So cheers to you guys. And cheers to you guys. So anyway, guys, I've got 8 cigars I'm going to discuss with you tonight. And first one on my list, number 8. So I've got 8 cigars, but number 8 is the Asylum Insidious Maduro Gordo 7x64. Strength is medium. Wrapper Maduro. Really neat looking cigar. It's called the Asylum Insidious 7x64 Gordo. Strength is medium. Wrapper is Maduro. Binder filler Honduras. Country of origin is Nicaragua. Smoke time around 90 to 120 minutes. And taste notes, sweet and creamy cedar, almond, and kind of a smooth, it says it's got a smooth retrohale. And I'm getting my information, all my information tonight comes from Cigars Daily, Cigars International, Atlantic Cigar Company, as well as Mike Cigars. So getting some different information from different sites. I have never smoked this cigar, but I picked it up from Cigars Daily for about $8.76. Anyway, so I'm definitely anxious to try this. Definitely got that distinctive Asylum logo on there, that skull, kind of a creepy skull. But yeah, this is the Insidious Maduro, and again, it's by Asylum, 7x64 Gordo. So anyway, I've not tried this cigar yet. Can't wait to try it. Anyway, guys, if you've had the cigar and you've tried it, let me know your thoughts on it, what you experienced with it. Let me know. But anyway, this is 8 on my list. Number 8. But anyway, so I'm anxious to try that cigar, definitely. Number 7, I got this from Cigars Daily as well. This is the Blackbird Crow. And this is a San Andreas Robusto 5x50, strength medium to full. And wrapper is Mexican San Andreas. Binder is Habano. Filler Corojo 98. Nicaragua, Pennsylvania. Country of origin is Dominican Republic. And taste notes on this, from what I've read about on Cigars Daily, is chocolate, earth, oak, espresso, spice, natural tobacco sweetness. And I have not had this cigar yet, but I'm anxious to try it. Again, if you guys have had this cigar, let me know what your thoughts are on it. Let me know your experiences with it. So, this is a good cigar. I'm glad I grabbed it up. And I'll explain where I got it to here pretty soon. But anyway, so number 7 was the Blackbird Crow. Blackbird Crow, Robusto, 5x50 San Andreas wrapper on that. Mexican San Andreas wrapper on that. So Really neat looking cigar. I can't wait to try that as well. Again, if you guys have had this, let me know what your experiences were like. Number 6 on my list is the Diesel Crew, the Diesel Heart of Darkness. I apologize. Diesel Heart of Darkness is my number 6 cigar tonight. This is a 6x58 Gordo. Strength is full. Wrapper Ecuador Habano. Binder fillers Nicaraguan. Country of origin Nicaragua. Smoke time 90 to 120 minutes. And taste notes are bold pepper, espresso or dark chocolate, earth, leather, and cedar. But just a beautiful cigar, the Heart of Darkness by Diesel. 6x58 Gordo. So that's next on my list. That is at number 6. Around $10.99 a stick. I think I forgot to tell you guys how much the other 6 were. The Asylum Insidious, that was number 8, is $8.76 per stick. And the Blackbird Crow is $9.06 per stick. And then the Diesel Heart of Darkness, the Diesel, boy, I gotta get my cigar straight here. The Diesel Heart of Darkness was $10.99 per stick. And again, that is a Ecuador Habano wrapper on that. 6x58 Gordo, strength, full strength. So anyway, if you guys have had this cigar, let me know what you think of it. Let me know what your experiences have been like with it. I sure appreciate your feedback and your comments. How you guys doing back there? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping in and hanging out today. Can I offer you a cigar? Oh, you already got one? Okay, never mind. So, anyway, I hope you guys have been doing good. I've been doing good this week. It's been a good week. Gotten a lot done at work. I've had to take care of my freeze area at my store a lot. And it's taken me away from a lot of things in my store that I need to tend to. But a guy in my store decided, after I approached him, that he was definitely willing to take over the freezer department. So that has freed me up to get back to my store the way I need to take care of it the way I need to, and get caught up on some things I've been wanting to work on for a while. So I'm getting back to that. So I've had a great week, but I sure couldn't wait to get back to hanging out with you guys again. Thanks again for being here today. Got my Halloween shirt on. I've started watching the new Halloweens that came out over the past 3 or 4 years. Halloween, and then Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. I've been watching those. I'm gonna go back and watch all the old Halloweens. Boy, the bugs are terrible tonight. For October, I can't believe how bad the bugs are still. Are you guys having a lot of issues with bugs where you're at? Boy, I tell you what. It's been cooling down at night, which has been nice. To sit outside and smoke a cigar without a lot of bugs bothering you. So it's been nice having some cooler weather. But this week's warmed up a little bit more again. And so, of course, we've got more bugs out again. Flies and stuff like that. So, but anyway, guys. I'm not anxious for winter, but I do love the fall season. I love October. We'll probably get snow about halfway through this month, I'm guessing. Guessing about halfway through this month we'll start getting snow. So anyway, I'm trying to enjoy as much of the outside weather as I can while it's nice. So anyway, but hopefully the weather's good where you guys are at. Hopefully, if you guys don't like the hot weather, hopefully you're getting some cooler weather now wherever you're at. And hopefully you're enjoying that. If you guys are in a warm area, God bless you. I wish I could be there with you. I love the warmer weather, but I do like October. I just love the way it feels in October. Just the spirit of October and Halloween, I just really get into that. And I just love the month of October. But once October is over and Halloween is over, I would love to go back to the warm weather again and not have to deal with snow and everything that comes with winter time. So, and I'm not gonna be able to smoke cigars outside like I usually like to do, so I'll be down in my cigar lounge more once we get that put back up. Our cigar lounge should be put back together by the beginning of November, so I'm looking forward to that happening. Can't wait. Can't wait to get my lounge back together so I can start hanging out down there with you guys where it's going to be warmer and not have to be outside where it's cold. So it'll be nice to be down there with you guys. And I'm looking at redoing some things in my cigar lounge. So the setting hopefully will be a little different once I start my Harper Cigar Lounge podcast back up, which will be season 3. So I'm anxious to get that going too. Actually looking at maybe changing the name of that to Smoke and Metal. You guys let me know what you think of that name. But I'm really seriously thinking about changing my Harper Cigar Lounge podcast to Smoke and Metal just because of the content, discussing a lot of cigars and heavy metal hard rock music. But we'll still keep the Harper Cigar Lounge name. For my cigar lounge, it'll be still Harper Cigar Lounge. The podcast channel will still be Harper Cigar Lounge, but just looking at changing the name of that one podcast. So looking at doing that, and we'll see what happens, I guess. So you guys let me know what you think of that name. Working on getting some cigars, my own line of cigars. And that's kind of in the works too. And my cigars, there will be 3 different cigars that I'm looking at doing that will be based around each of my podcasts: the Harper Cigar Lounge podcast, the Dropping the Ash podcast, and the Torre Marchia cigar review. So my cigars will be based around those 3 different podcasts and shows. But you guys let me know what you think of the Smoke and Metal name. Would that be a good name to change the Harper Cigar Lounge podcast to? So I'd love your guys' feedback. But like I said, I want to keep the main Harper Cigar Lounge name to the podcast channel and my lounge, of course. But just looking at changing that podcast name from Harper Cigar Lounge to Smoke and Metal. So you guys let me know what you think of that. Boy, these flies, I can't get over how bad they are tonight. My gosh. I wish they didn't like cigar smoke because that would help keep them away. But anyway, we'll keep getting through this, and hopefully they won't bother me too much here while I'm trying to get through the rest of this podcast. Maybe they're attracted to the cigar smoke. I don't know. But anyway, so far we've gone through the Asylum Insidious right there, number 8. The Blackbird Crow Robusto 5x50 at number 7. The Diesel Heart of Darkness 6x58 Gordo at number 6. So that's and then number 5 is going to be the Gurkha Pure Evil. Let's see here, right here, the Gurkha Pure Evil. That is number 5 on my list. This is a Toro 6x54. Strength is medium to full, and the wrapper is Ecuadorian, Habano, and Brazilian. Binder and filler is Dominican, and the country of origin is Nicaragua. Smoke time around 90 minutes. Taste notes is leather, pepper, roasted nuts, oak, earth, sweet, cedar, and some floral aromas I read about. I have had this cigar, but it's been a very long time, and so I need to get familiarized with this cigar again. But I just love that hologram, or that holographic kind of look to the skull and the Pure Evil lettering on there. I just love the way this looks. So this is a cousin to the other Gurkhas that I'll be discussing with you here. So I'm going to be the Gurkha Pure Evil, and around $9.99 a stick. And that Diesel Heart of Darkness that I showed you was around $10.99 a stick. But anyway, good cigar. It's been a couple years since I've had it, I think. Maybe I had it last year. I'm trying to think when I had this last. But I definitely remember the leather and the pepper. And I remember some of the oak and some of the natural sweetness, but I remember some pepper I thought being in this as well. And I do kind of remember the aromas off of the cigar being kind of a floral kind of a note or a smell. As far as I know, this cigar smoked pretty well. So we'll see once I get into it again if it smokes as well as it did as the one last year. And I'll tell you what, this is one I smoked also, the Diesel Heart of Darkness. I smoked this one off and on, and definitely a favorite of mine. It does well. Construction's usually good. The even line, I had to touch this one up a couple times, and I had to do kind of fix the burn line on it once. But other than that, it smoked very good. It had nice draw to it, and it smoked very well. Just had to do a couple touch-ups if I remember right, or a touch-up on it, a couple touch-ups and a couple relights. So, but other than that, it was a good cigar. Once I had kind of retouched it or touched it up and relit it a couple times, and that was about a quarter of the way through. I had to do that. It burned well the rest of the way and did very well. So anyway, so that is a cigar I've had, and overall pretty good cigar. And it's been, probably a year or more since I've had this. This cigar did pretty well from what I remember. I had to do maybe a couple little touch-ups on it and a relight, but nothing major. But if I remember right, it had a nice, good, loose draw to it. Not too loose, not too tight, but good draw. And the tastes were really good from what I remember. So I'm anxious to have this one again. And this is probably a cigar that he would probably like. That's behind me. So what do you think of that cigar? You're on the cigar band. So anyway, guys, sorry for the fact that I'm being so goofy during this podcast. I'm just having a good time. It's great to be back with you guys again. And it's been a great week. I've gotten a lot accomplished at work, and things have been going pretty smooth at work, and it's just been going very well. Things have been going very well this week. Most of my weeks are good at work. I'm not gonna say I've got a lot of bad days at work, but I've just had so many things going on to where I've had a hard time getting everything at the store the way I need to because of having to take care of our freezer department now for quite a while. So it's nice that one of my employees stepped up to take it over. So thank you, Taylor, for doing that. I appreciate you. Taylor Durbin, he's a member of our Facebook group page, the Harper Cigar Lounge Facebook group page. On the group page it says 1,800 members, but I've got almost 1,900 members actually. So we've got a lot of people still signing up and joining. So if you haven't checked out the Facebook group page yet, do so. A lot of hard rock, heavy metal content, a lot of cigar content, of course, and little extras here and there throughout. So check out that group channel. I've had old videos, old concerts from bands, mainly hard rock, heavy metal. I've got my podcasts that pop up on there, all my different podcasts from over the years. Recent ones, old videos, old concerts, just a lot of stuff, interviews, just a lot of different content that you guys, I believe, will enjoy if you check it out. And make sure you sign up to that. It's a public group. It's not private. You can go right on and join and sign up immediately. So anyway, check it out. So anyway, guys, so Gurkha Pure Evil at number 5, 6x54 Toro. And again, that's what, gosh darn it, these flies. That's what it looks like right there. Great cigar. And then coming in at number 4, the Gurkha Ghost Shadow. And that is this beautiful cigar right here. And this is a Maduro Robusto, 5x52 Maduro Robusto, strength medium, around $8.99 a stick. Binder filler is Nicaragua, Dominican Republic, and country of origin Dominican Republic. Taste notes are dark chocolate, sweet spice, cinnamon, and earth. Smoke time 45 to 60 minutes, $8.99 per stick. I just brought these into my grocery store over at Main Street Market here in Kimball. I have not had this cigar yet, so I'm anxious to get into this and try it. I have not had this cigar yet, but I've heard great things about it. So I brought it in for Halloween to our store, and I've sold some already. I'm sure I'll be selling more throughout the month. So anyway, guys, Gurkha Ghost Shadow. So in at number 4 on my list. And then at number 3, we've got the Gurkha Ghost. This is the Angel Torpedo 6x52. Put my cigar down for a moment. Show you what this cigar looks like on the inside. When you open it up, it's got a nice little piece of cedar. All bunched. Well, it's actually not cedar, it's tobacco. Cigar tobacco kind of bunched up. And so here's what it looks like when you take it out. Really nice torpedo. Beautiful wrapper on that. Beautiful cigar band, just like the other one. So this one's kind of the brother to the Gurkha Ghost Shadow. As you can see, they both got pretty much the same cigar bands on them, except for one says Gurkha Ghost Angel and one says Gurkha Ghost Shadow. So Gurkha was established in, trying to see when these were. Okay, so 1887. Had a hard time reading the really small print on that, but 1887 is when Gurkha was established. So anyway, the two brothers right there. So this one comes in number 4. This one comes in number 3. And I have had this cigar. It's a wonderful cigar. Really good cigar. If you guys watched my podcast last year at the Wheat Growers Hotel here in Kimball, Nebraska, my Harper Cigar Lounge podcast that we did last year at the Wheat Growers Hotel, which is supposedly haunted. My podcast, I had my meat cutter from my grocery store on there. Had my, I had the 2 owners of that hotel there. We smoked some great cigars. Well, we smoked this great cigar that day, I should say is what I meant. But this is what we smoked on that podcast. And it was a wonderful cigar. I've had a couple since then, but it's probably been at least 6 months since I've had one. But that Gurkha Ghost Angel Torpedo is full strength, wrapper Brazilian, Arapaco, binder filler Dominican, Nicaraguan, Criollo 98, smoke time around 90 to 120 minutes, country of origin is Dominican Republic, taste notes, anise or kind of a raisin or anise, wood, hickory, grass, nuts, and slight spice. Definitely got all that. Those were my own notes. But yeah, definitely had kind of an anise or raisin kind of taste to it. Some nice like cedar wood or hickory, some grassiness to it, some nuttiness to it, and some nice slight spice. Nothing overpowering or overbearing. And last year I had brought those into my store for Halloween also, and it was around I think actually it was like $9.99 a stick is what I paid for. I put $9.44. I think it was actually around $9.99 is what I paid for at my store with that. But anyway, really good cigar, guys. Definitely these Gurkhas, really good cigars. I definitely suggest you try them. So for the Gurkhas, you have the Gurkha Ghost Angel, the Gurkha Ghost Shadow, and the Gurkha Pure Evil. And now I remember where I bought this. I actually bought this at the Smoker Friendly in Cindy, Nebraska, at their Smoker Friendly, and their really nice little walk-in humidor they've got. And I want to say I paid probably around $10.99, I think, for that. But I know suggested retail price is $9.99. But I think I paid around $10.99 for it. But so there's the Gurkhas that are on my list for Halloween. Gurkha always brings out great Halloween cigars. They just got some great themes going on their cigars. So anyway, there's the 3 Gurkhas. So anyway, but great cigars, guys. Definitely look into grabbing those up for yourself if you run into them. So that was number 3, the Gurkha Ghost Angel Torpedo. Definitely a great cigar, guys. I definitely suggest you pick one of those up. We're getting down to the last 2 sticks. Number 2, brand new out and very limited. This is the Alec Bradley, the Filthy Gooligan. I just love those 3 ghosts on there. Really cute band. Just those ghosts are just really cute on there, I think. But anyway, just beautiful cigar. Really dark, like a black and brown barber pole wrapper on there, as you can see. And I have not had the cigar yet. Can't wait to try it. Definitely can't wait to try the cigar and dive into it. Really can't wait. Anyway, so this cigar is medium strength, it says. Wrapper is Barber Pole, Connecticut, broadleaf, Ecuador, Habano, USA. Binder is Rosoki, Indonesia. Fillers, let's see here, Condega, Dominican, Piloto, Cubana, Esteli, Jalapa, Nicaragua. A lot going into the filler. Wow, a lot. Country of origin is Honduras. Smoke time around 60 to 90 minutes. Medium strength. Taste notes: chocolate, oak, leather, nuts, and natural sweetness. And there's only 1,200 boxes of these made, so I've seen that most retailers are now out of this. So I'm glad I grabbed mine up when I did. And I had bought these through Cigars Daily, just in the nick of time before they were gone. So anyway, can't wait to try that cigar. But anyway, there's a close-up again. And then the number 1 cigar on my list, because I'm just a huge fan of the Deadwood Tobacco Company and Drew Estate. Huge fan of that line of cigars that they've got: the Sweet Janes, the Fat Bottom Betties, the Leather Roses, the Crazy Alice, and then the Crazy Jane Cigarillos as well. So this was number 1 on my list just because I was more anxious to try this one than the other ones. I put number 2 with the Alec Bradley Filthy Gooligan just because I was very anxious to try that too. It was hard for me to decide which one's going to be number 1 on my list to try, but I chose this one right here, and I'll reveal it here in a second, the name of it. I am having to give it a relight. This is my second time having to relight it, and second time I've had to give it a touch up. But it's a wonderful tasting cigar. The draw is great, the construction's great. Having just a slight issue with the end wanting to burn a little bit uneven, and had to relight it a couple times. So other than that, it's been a great cigar so far. I just love the rustic color on the band. It's almost a Colorado shade look to me, but just kind of rustic. But anyway, so this is the Day of the Dead Deadwood Sweet Jane Dia de los Muertos. I believe hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. 6x50, box pressed, Toro. Wrappers Connecticut broadleaf. Binder filler Nicaragua. Strength is medium to full. Smoke time around 60 to 90 minutes. Wrappers Connecticut broadleaf again. Binder and filler is Nicaraguan. Country of origin is Nicaragua. Smoke time 60 to 90 minutes again. Medium to full strength. Around $11.99 per stick. I bought this at Route 30 Cigars. I bought this through Route 30 Cigars in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where my buddy's brother works. So hello there, Daniel Finley over there in Pittsburgh. I can't wait to see you soon. But anyway, tell your brother again, thank you for this. I bought 2 sticks from you guys. And the Filthy Gooligans, I bought 2 of those from Cigars Daily. Sorry I wasn't able to get the Filthy Gooligans through you guys in time, but I'm glad I could pick these up. But anyway, I just love that band. It looks just like the Sweet Jane band, the regular Sweet Jane cigar band, but this one's just all in orange and black. So really Halloweenish. And it's got a rose right there too, if you notice that. So anyway, but just a beautiful cigar. And I am loving this cigar, even though I've had to relight it a couple times and given it a couple touch-ups. But so far so good with everything else, construction. The aromas are just some really nice sweet aromas. I'm imagining there's some pipe tobacco on this, just like the rumors have been with the other Deadwood cigars. So anyway, but really am liking this stick. So that's my #1 choice for cigars to smoke for October and Halloween. Anyway, but guys, if you do happen to run into these in a cigar store, you better grab them up because they will be gone really quick. I can guarantee after October's over or halfway through October, you will not be able to find these anymore. I'm pretty sure of it. So if you happen by chance to run into these in a cigar store, you better grab them, guys. So sorry I've had to do a lot of waving during this podcast to get these flies away from me. They're just absolutely driving me nuts. I'll be glad when winter does hit. Just in that sense, I won't have to deal with flies anymore. So anyway, but one thing nice about Kimball, we're actually the highest point in Nebraska, so we really don't get mosquitoes or anything like that. We do get wasps and we do get flies, of course, but we don't get mosquitoes here, which is really nice. I haven't been bit by a mosquito for the past 7 years since I've lived here in Kimball, but the flies can get pretty awful sometimes around here. And fall time wasps can get kind of annoying, but I haven't seen a lot of that yet either, so. But I just can't believe how beautiful Kimball is tonight. Just really nice, cool weather tonight, not overly cold or anything like that or anything. It's just perfect, no wind, no breeze. Well, just a very slight little breeze actually, but no wind. It's just a beautiful night here in Kimball. I'll probably be sitting out here for a little while throughout the night, hanging out with my buddies here that dropped in. I'm not sure who this little guy is, but but anyway, had some visitors tonight. Hope you didn't mind them hanging out tonight with us. But anyway, guys, I hope you've been enjoying this podcast. And this guy back here is not getting through a cigar very far. Could it be because he's dead, and that's why he's not smoking? He's yeah, I'm guessing. But how the heck did he get here is what I want to know. Anyway, guys, got my Halloween shirt on tonight, and if you guys are wondering what hat I'm wearing the Pumpkinhead by Boston Scally, a wool blend with a polyester lining. There's the inside of it, Pumpkinhead. There's the Pumpkinhead hat pin to match. And then I've recently become a part of the Boston Scally crew web or group page group. I don't know what you want to call it. Yeah, group. The Boston Scally crew group on Facebook. So I was able to buy this really cool hat pin through them. And I'm also a part of the Boston Scally Mafia as well. But I was going to show you, there's the Boston Scally logo. I wear medium to large. But this is, if you've never worn a Boston Scally cap, they are such wonderful hats, so comfortable. I forget that they're on my head. But again, these are sold out, of course, but this year, but maybe next year, if you guys are wanting to get into some different hats, definitely check out Boston Scally. Wonderful hat, so comfortable. But anyway, this hat ran around 52. Hat pin was around 8, but got I think a 15% discount at the time, so it covered my shipping and handling, which shipping and handling is around $8 or $9. So I pretty much got it without the shipping, but definitely worth every penny. I've got a lot of different Boston Scally caps for summer, winter, Christmas. They make them for Easter, Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving. They make them to work in. They make them for truck drivers. They got them for everything. Even responders, they make them for responders. They've got all kinds of great themed hats for everything. Right down to pirates and sailors, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, you guys check out bostonscally.com and see what they've got on their site right now. They're going to be dropping a brand new Halloween hat this Friday at noon Eastern, I believe. So make sure, if you guys are wanting to get a nice Halloween themed hat, make sure you check them out. Hit them up around noon this Friday, around noon Eastern time, I believe, is what they said. And there's going to be actually a reboot of another Halloween hat they've done. And then there's going to be a new one. And I believe it's called the Halloween, let's see, the Skull Rose or something, or the Pumpkin Rose or the Skull Rose or something like that. And then the other one they've got out that they're rebooting is the Halloween Rose. So anyway, but looking forward to seeing what they're going to be putting out this Friday. And Grant, you may have a surprise coming to you again here pretty soon, just so you know. So anyway, but gosh guys, I've really been enjoying this time with you. And I'll leave a link to the Boston Scally Facebook group page or their website, one of the two, so you can check them out. And I'll have a link also in my comment area in my comment area, I'll have the link to the Boston Scally Company. I'll have a link to my YouTube channel. But if you guys haven't joined yet, make sure you do that by subscribing today. Smash that subscribe button. Not real hard, just kind of give it a nice tap. Leave your likes, leave your comments and feedback for me. Share this content to others, like I said. And guys, I appreciate you very much. I appreciate you guys joining me today. And I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves a little bit. But I enjoyed going over all my cigars with you. And again, see if I can get them all together here. So anyway, these are a lot of the cigars that I'm gonna be. These are the ones that I reviewed today and went over with you guys. So I got a lot of smoking to do ahead of me. And but anyway, I'm sure they're all gonna be very enjoyable. Can't wait. And you guys leave me comments and feedback on any of these cigars you've tried. If you've tried them, let me know what you think. Let me know what your experiences are. But if you got some cigars that I haven't mentioned, make sure you let me know what you're smoking for this October Halloween time. I would really appreciate you guys let me know what's going on with you. And please just let me know how you're doing, guys. But anyway, God bless you. And again, this is Troy Harper, Dropping the Ash podcast. Again, this was episode, let's see here. This was episode 29. And thanks, guys, for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed this time. Get yourself some good smokes for the rest of this month for Halloween. Get together with some family and friends. Enjoy yourselves, but be safe out there. Stay healthy, guys. And again, thanks for all your support to me. I appreciate you guys. And again, there's what I'm smoking right now. So the Sweet Jane, Day of the Dead Drew Estate with the Deadwood Tobacco Company. The Dia de los Muertos 6x50 Toro. Hope I pronounced that right. Anyway, great cigar actually, guys. Get yourself one if you run into these. And the other one that's very limited that you guys need to make sure you try and grab up before they're completely gone is the the Alec Bradley Filthy Hooligan. So you might know about the Filthy Hooligan and the Filthy or the Alec Bradley. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think of the Alec Bradley. I'm trying to think of the other one that comes out around St. Patrick's Day. I can't think of the other one right now, but there's the Filthy Hooligan or the Filthy. Gosh, guys, I've lost my thought on the ones that come out around St. Patrick's Day. The Filthy Hooligan and the Filthy Shamrock. Those are the two I'm trying to think of that comes out around St. Patrick's Day. So when that comes around, make sure you guys grab those up. Those are always available every year, and sometimes throughout the whole year. So some other great cigars for you guys to grab up and try if you run into those. But anyway, guys, cheers. And cheers to you guys. And get yourself some Kraken rum if you've never had that. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. God bless. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.